What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, Major 5 qualifiers, Florida Mutineers versus OpTic Texas. Florida trying to keep their champs' hopes alive. It's very slim. Apparently they have to win every match and Major 5 darn near to qualify for champs. And OpTic trying to stay perfect going in to Major 5. Let's check it out.
Team, we'll see if they can deal with it. And Shotzi already underwater.
You don't need a seance, you just need a spear and a net. That boy's going to be underwater the whole time. Here we go, though. Opening Bloods going the way of Dashy. Nice two-piece build. Look at that third fellow. Narrowly gets away with his life. A little 2-second head start here for the Florida Mutineers in the hardpoint department. But for now, eyes on that P2. That's where OpTic are. They've drawn a line right down the middle of the map, and they're trying their very best not to let them cross it.
And honestly, that could have been a terrifying moment. As soon as I see a player like Dashy get on the bridge heady, I'm thinking, oh, you're never getting past this line. But as he jumps on the hill, at least there's an opening for Florida to start to make moves. Shotzi really aggressive. And if I'm Cap, I'm not ready for that either. Question is, what is it going to do to the spawns? Well, Shotzi plays it perfectly. Florida tucked that much further back, and OpTic will have an incredibly comfortable rotation in B2.
Yeah, this is great. Gonna catch another. Oh, Vehicle, run. Vehicle, he has enough.
Water.
Vehicle, run! Slash! The second way! Yes, indeed. Shotzi gets it. Oh, my God. No one else does it like that.
Oh, wow.
A couple of tags in a capsule. The hardpoint time still ticking away. And this is Shotzi in a very annoying position. No one from Florida is going to get close. They have to go through him first. Vehicle not able to get the kill, my word. And he moves again. A slippery little devil here on Hydro.
The only player that treats a pro match like it's a ranked game. Shotzi literally does whatever he wants, and obviously built OpTic a very sizable lead off the rip. That being said, though, I suppose for Florida, if they're able to get the final 30 seconds to scrap, effectively going to be a tied game going into new. So Operation Don't Get Beamed by Dashy, just stay inside the hill, collect the time, and focus on that rotation.
Operation Don't Get Beamed by Dashy is actually very difficult to accomplish. So far, though, the Mutineers keeping it within spitting distance. Can they get themselves in towards nude? Big wins from Vehicle in the middle of the map. An open lane now for his boys to flood over and deal with Shotzi once again. He's up next. Takes care of Vehicle. That's going to be the hard point that much safer. Didn't bet on Capstorm Fellow though being in there. Can Shotzi keep the run going? Checking every corner as he does, but this is a good bit of work here from the boys of the Mutineers. Spawns in control, and now the hard point's theirs.
And keep in mind, because those spawns were in control, those initial cutoff kills that Shotzi was getting don't amount to much because Florida right back near the point, but these cutoff kills are going to matter a great deal. And the time hasn't been touched. I don't know if you read this yet. Brack not going to shoot back. Shotzi continues to dance. An 11-2 start. Another 4 straight. Make it a 5, and the hill gets broken as well.
All right, this is a very, very impressive string of plays here from Shotzi. We gassed the boy enough, but this is very impressive. He is certainly slipping through the small radar.
Still
pushing hard. Sonar, if you will, here on Hydro. It's Hook keeping the play going. But, oh, man, Shotzi 12-3. Those plays, they're helping a lot, but they haven't helped out in the kills or in the time department. Mutineers still in the lead. They're going to look towards that new rotation and chance OpTic once again in position.
What is Hook doing?
And Hook struggling as well. I think started out 0-5, now 2-7 in those, at least rotational gunfights. Florida have done okay, but this is a big moment for OpTic. They get the full 4-man stack around the point. Now they need the good hold.
One solid break's all it's going to take. OpTic set up for the push. Shotzi front line, keeping these players at bay. Time ticking away. Dashy soaked it. Soaking the bullets as well. Vehicle unable to get the trade. Not able to get in there, and Shotzi keeps the kills going. Hook on the top side of the map safe as well. Mutineers, the play has been cut in half. Vehicle, the man behind enemy lines, now desperately trying to find 1 or 2. 1's good, 2 would be great. But this whole time, OpTic have taken that lead.
And he's been so patient on the approach, but he just can't get any support coming through. His teammates get wiped off the map, but now he's jumping on it, and the timing is perfect. The patience pays off. In Florida, again, they've been on the back foot. They're going to stay on the back foot, but these scrap time fights at least have kept them in the game.
Oh, my. Young Spaniard keeping the kills going for the boys. Now right back in it. Vehicle, check it. Where is he? God almighty, Ghosty. No, it's Shotzi, the ghost. They're on the point. A little confused there. I'm sure Vehicle was. The caps are now flying in. Late break. Numbers there for the Mutineers. They're looking strong. A nice nade from Hook's going to slow down Capstorm's progress. Brack on the outside. Wins one. Straight over now to Ghosty. Can he get it as well? Nearly one more bullet would have been there. Trade from Vehicle as Ghosty plays his life brilliantly. The battle still continuing here on the point.
And Obviously, this is like a, completely tied up game as the fight still continues on this hill, but I think Florida had been on point with winning most of the important gunfights except for Shotzi. Nobody shooting back, it feels like, except for Shotzi, but that's the man in the hill. That's the man there for the bait, and obviously, if you can't take him down, Florida back into time.
But still,
things
Florida
close,
getting
and
the
even on that
scrap time
rotation,
and
fell
staying in
ahead
it.
of the game, but
Even
maybe
taking
not
the
ahead
lead.
enough. You have spawns all over the map for OpTic.
Our nautical team still remain in the lead here on Hydro. Final few seconds here of our point. We go towards our second set, and this has been neck and neck since it started. Mutineers with full mid-map control. Shotzi, though, with spawns towards new. Here comes the cruise.
I do see a trophy. Well, I see two, actually. Cap should be nice and safe. Not a single tack actually rained out from any OpTic player, so best way to dodge the cruise in that moment. Now it's about the gunfights, though, and Cap trying to kick things off. It is going to be trades back and forth, and for the moment, it looks like OpTic's going to come out on top.
Yeah, it was under the cover of the cruise, sort of smoke. Whoa! The boys of OpTic fly forward into the point. Now they've got the time, but Fellow, though, with the old schnapper. We're not talking about the fish, ladies and gents. We're talking about that AR. He is finding the kills. He now forward, he flies. The lead still in the hands of the Mutineers, and they are running the show so far. Chance that there's a counter-attack from OpTic here. 20 seconds to go. You're battling for P1,
P2,
you're battling for P2. Quick listen in, Florida Mutineers.
I got one. You one time. One dome.
Lay down, lay down, one shot. Come mid, cap, plus one.
That's good time.
Come mid. Hang on a second,
I'm coming.
He got me, top dome.
You're right, so Javi. Just try to stay down, get that time. Yeah, I'll come right with you.
I don't see him mid. He could be pushed up somewhere. Take your time, Javi, I'm coming. I'm hitting your top dome. They're holding it from deep. I'm going over you.
No, he dropped up. How dead?
Nice, good job.
He's still dome.
Nice, good job. I'm taking a nice drop.
Low.
Okay, I took a nice drop broken. He's stunned in time. He has a trophy. I hit it twice. Dome's gonna cut you guys.
You're gonna spawn behind you.
He's back. One shot, Dashy. Hang on a second.
Outer.
He's weak. Oh, there's nothing. Hang on. I'm in the back. Dashy's in the back.
One shot, push up here. Elbow.
One shot, bro. Elbow. He's going bottom dome fast.
Absolute in the back. Red.
30 seconds on this.
Yeah, we're good.
Make sure we hold spawns here. He has not crossed.
Hit from dome.
Here, P3 just in case. I'm wrapping back, copy. I got one mid.
I'm doing him shock. I'm seeing Cuke shock. Go for low left water.
I'll watch it.
I'll see the track, guys. Let the track.
Yeah, they're going water, so I'm backing up. They're gonna be behind us. I'm in the water. I need the low left water.
Playing aggressive on this.
He's
Time weak.
I killed him.
Okay,
I'll get
he's
you.
low.
That's calm communication at the Florida Mutineers. They have accounted for nearly everything, but once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's Shotzi. He's
Good
in
comms.
the back line.
But OpTic
no
Texas
Deddy.
take the lead.
He's just
from
doing
that
this quietly.
full
Brack
hold.
has not got a
They have
clue.
60
They've done the
points in
math.
that-
They've counted it
that
out.
hold.
They've
Listen.
not found him. Springing out into the play. Can Shotzi find anything here from this back line position? Great tags from Fellow. Keeping him at bay. Capsule there with the cleanup. Good stuff. Backline safe. Hook's now got the pinch going, Chance, and we're looking at another lead change.
Well, this could work out for Florida, but also they're going to be spawning deep, so the players in the hill and Vehicle have to win these gunfights. It looks like Brack just gets taken down, and what could have been a very good situation for Florida. Looks like Hook with the patience going to take full advantage and just waits. I mean, that is a perfect play right there from Hook, but
Good
now you want
play.
to give up those back spawns and focus on that rotation, because if Shotzi's collecting kills, there you go. Vehicle already spawns out. Fellow spawns out. Florida maybe dropping the ball. OpTic now the advantage to turn that score even higher.
Got the right-hand side of the map as well. Brack finds a nice 2 on the point.
Oh.
Capsule turned on by Dashy. That is some lovely shots. And Big Bruce getting any more now. Brack, nice moves there off the top rope as they fly forward.
Dashy's
Mutineers
just
know they have to hit the go button.
obliterated Cap.
Shotzi had that spawn set for the last sort of 10 to 15 seconds, so everything's all good here for OpTic Texas. We saw the break from the Mutineers last time, Chance. Will they do it again?
I mean, you got Main Slayer, Hill Time Collector, guy that's rotating. Shotzi right now doing it all, but is responsible. Doesn't have any help on the left side, so question is, how good is his hearing for Fellow on the jump up? But as the pinch coming through, pressure's on. Beagle's got the sub, but too much of a bait. Florida storm the hill and haven't cleared out the back line just yet until Bragg takes care of business. In Florida, they got the break.
They're in, they've got the break, they still have to deal with Dashy. Easier said than done. There's another couple of plays here to be made. Big Bruce can't keep him off the time. 20 to go here. Mutineers, nice bit of work on the soak. Vehicle has had to abandon. Shit, Fellow though, will keep the play going there from the back. Still 15-ish seconds that he had here. Mutineers, they do want it. You're pinned on this side of the map though. The rotation is not going to go their way. That is all OpTic for now.
and I thought Hoop was going to be in a good spot to post up an L trigger, but he gets caught, so Florida have at least opened up the middle of the map to try to make their move. But OpTic right now, a bit of a tight setup. 4 players around the hill. These are the gunfights that could decide the game, and Shotzzy kicking off things right.
Kicking off things real good.
Hook with another.
Quick grenade as well. Clock ticking. Here's the contest. The back line now. Brack burst that one wide open. Is this enough to get the boys in? Ghosty watching the back line there as well. No one's going to get through there. Oh,
for
it is.
Florida.
Through the front door, and it's Fellow on
They
the time.
broke
Who
again.
can he find?
Florida playing this one.
Mutineers now thick
Tough.
as thieves as they are
Gets
shoulder to
OpTic.
shoulder on the inside of the point. That's great work again out of Fellow. Shotzzy from upstairs. Can he get anything now? No, he can't. Brack wins another big one. Now over to Ghosty. He gets himself at least one, but the time is still maneuvering in the way of the Mutineers.
There you go, Ghosty.
Oh, God, Capital. Wins the big fight. The trades are done. Hook's the last man
They
standing.
can't win here, but they can get darn
Starting to
close.
put that pressure on, man. Players on both teams being aggressive, but you have OpTic a decent lead going into new, but as is typical on Hydro, it's going to come down to P1 and potentially P2. So Florida, it is the more difficult task. They've lost the gunfights for the deep rotation. They have to collect this P1 time.
You sorely would have loved that last 20 seconds there from the Mutineers, but this time round, OpTic, they don't get P1. Now the battle for this point is going to be more ferocious than we have seen so far in the map. Here we go. Ghosty, one step at a time. Forward he rolls. Hook knows
Hook got 2.
Shotzi's in the back. This could be game. That is a huge break.
Oh!
Man, Mutineers all down. 10
Beautiful
for the win.
play from Shotzzy.
Water route number
8 seconds.
17 that Shotzzy
Someone's
was
calling it a
able to
cruise.
connect to go on the flank, and Hook with the big 2
Oh,
as
Brack
well.
kill cap with the cruise.
Team kill as well. Shotzzy might get traded, but OpTic right now 5 points
4
away. They win the
seconds away,
game,
and they have
they still
P2
have the spawns
rotation.
for the new rotation. I mean, OpTic just have to play this safe, and they can't lose it. Dashy's picking up double kills. Dashy picking up the triple. He is the iron on the back line, enough to seal the deal. OpTic will take map 1.
There it is.
Florida, though, playing that
Little bit
well.
of a bead of sweat there on OpTic Texas brows before the closeout.
But OpTic able to show how dominant they are by closing out map number 1. Watching Shotzzy here do work in the back. Absolutely destroying people. Man, Shotzzy is a piece of work. I'm glad they picked him up, honestly, whenever they did that whole merger, because letting him go would have been the worst move in the world. I don't know, I thought Envoy was probably a bad drop, but Florida, Vickle 23 and 25, Brack 20 and 19. But for OpTic, Shotzzy 27 and 18 and Dashy 27 and 19. Both of them doing work. It looks like we got Fortress S&D. Let's check it out.
Series could be playing out. We are surely in for a treat, COD fans. What a weekend of Call of Duty has been already. Far from over. And the Toronto Major next week. Well, baby, what a time to be a CDL fan. Here we go into the search.
The man with the best KD on this map right now, and well, unfortunately the sun doesn't open the door, so you have to reposition. He catches the timing, but Fellow just gets caught too fast. Shotzzy and Hook dancing together. Another first blood gets traded out, but that's a play that'll stick in the back of your mind.
Yeah, this one's about to stick in the front of your face as Shotzzy has made it into the top side of the fortress through that single window. And he is alone right now. V could be the only other player in here, and he's going to slowly check the stairs. He might check too much. Good tags. This frag will connect. There's the bank.
Beautiful
There's the kill.
nade.
Shotzzy finds 2.
Literally perfect gameplay right there. I mean, Call of Duty at its finest. Frag on point, and now for Capsule, he's the bomb carrier, but I think the only player in the lobby with dead silence right now is going to be Shotzzy. So if Florida are forced to make the play, it is not going to be easy.
There's dead silence activated in the Capsule. Reads it perfectly. Bomb carrier there for the Mutineers. 2v2 now. There's a decent amount of clearance there over towards A, but Ghosty will see them if they do go for it. 25 on the clock.
I mean, it's just players watching the crosses. Dashy and Ghosty to watch either bomb side, and you're making moves towards B, and the timing ends up going perfectly for Cap to get behind them. But you're running out of time, so you got to go for the bomb
Whoa.
plant. I think are going to be bamboozled, and Brack potentially could get set up with a freebie, as he might just be able to shoot these players in the back when they turn.
And that's the deady play. Ghosty's never going to see that coming. Capsule might have just won them in the round. Dashy now in a 1v2. A moment of sheer magic from the Mutineers. Might have got them the round than they have.
Crazy.
Capsule will take a
how he
bow.
got
What a
around
deady
them in the
play.
mid.
And the kill on the Shotzzy.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the start of it, right? The patience from Capsule, where he doesn't have dead silence, but Shotzi just, you know, we talk about how great he is. The one time he makes the mistake, an impatient play, pops dead silence and falls when his teammates already had the crosses to the bomb site. But not only does he give that one up, I thought the plan after the fact for OpTic is just watch both crosses to the bomb sites. You saw the angle Ghost he had, but
Somehow
Dashy ends up just getting the worst Call of Duty timing imaginable. Capsule finds that route and absolutely makes the play. That is a wonderful way for Cap to start that one.
I wonder if he did see anybody, if there was any sort of, you know, he held his fire. I would be fascinated to see that POV. But for now, Shotzi, another sweet frag. Oh dear, Trophy's going to interrupt that one. Fine for now. The Mutineers, you still have coverage towards A. You've got a man on the inside of the bomb site as well. Great spot to be in for Florida.
Yeah, Capsule could be a bit of a threat if OpTic ever, like, wrap this bomb all the way around. So just another patient one. Feeling things out. Stun does not connect. I mean, it's a standard setup right now for Florida, but they have everything covered.
Well, might have a bit more than that. They can take care of Shotzi. 31 HP. Out. Safe. Everyone playing patiently. Hook. Patience, not one of his virtues. Gets punished for it. Oh, my word. Capsule nearly gets both from Shotzi. Now flying onto the bomb site. Ghost now moving the bomb forward. Nice tags from Fellow. Gets away with his life. The reach out, but Dashy there with a pinch. Lovely work. Can Beagle find any more here? Shotzi dances into death. 2v2.
Shotzi just hit the full send again, so at 3v2, the odds get evened up. It is the exact same players, but this time it is going to be Brack left alone. Dashy wins the gunfight, and now it is always the worst thing you ever see when it's a trophy player that has to clutch.
I know. Everyone, my eye is guided to the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Sadly, no dead silence. Just 30 seconds. Brack's on a 2. And as that clock ticks down, I would imagine he might try to play the life. It's going to be very difficult to break this. And here comes Ghosty and Dashy. Quick peek towards the bomb site. There's the check from Ghosty, the drive by Intel. 15 seconds. No hope for Brack.
I mean, well, Brack reads it perfectly, but Ghosty just gets the timing right. Dashy knows, just fly out and child 7.5, and he'll be good to go. Brack may be looking for the 4th in a row. Dashy doesn't want to give it away, and he absolutely does not. Well played 2v2, well played 2v1, and got to scratch that itch.
Wow, my boy's scratching.
My boy's scratching.
Scratches the itch for the kill here, and he certainly gets it. 3-1. What a great round from him. Picked up Fellow on the cross. Takes care of that player on the inside of green as well. Nice tags from him, and then that big 1v1 against Brack there towards the end. Great stuff in the 2v1 situation from Ghosty as well. OpTic, find the equalizer. Round 3.
Efficient trades as well, right? As soon as, you know, Hook might fly out a little bit, get caught, but as long as you clear out Cap, you're in a good spot. You pull out the boomstick, see what he can do. Gonna get stunned into oblivion. The trophy out late, but Shotzi already with the first blood, so Florida wanted to be aggressive towards A. That got shut down real quick.
And that high caliber round is just rocketed past Fellow's head. He knows the snipe's there. He's going to stay down for a moment. OpTic transition towards B, thinking maybe something's up, but no, Fellow's caught himself another one. Pressure still on A. There's the snipe from Dashy. Lovely work. 2v3.
Nice. Yeah, and I don't think you ever read Ghosty in this corner either. You're going to be so worried about the snipe that you have to check it. And, well, Cap tried to take a nice angle, but Dashy just had a better one.
Beautiful
clean shots coming through. I mean, I know we're used to Dashy
stick
being that good, but it still surprises me to see how accurate he really is.
Yeah, it is. That was 2 fantastic snipes on the round. Fellow moving through the air. Capsule, the tiniest slither. Is the Fellow tag. Maybe it wasn't through the air. But the second on the Capsule, just the tiniest bit of head there. The tiniest slither of face removed as Big Bruce catches another one.
Yeah, that's probably good comms from Ghosty as well, I think. If, like, Dashy's looking for that tight angle, I think maybe Ghosty heard him, like, crouch walking up. So, comms on point, Dashy on point, kill away from a cruise, and aggression over towards P1. Ghosty might have gotten the kill, but already Florida, they're going to have to panic and be worried about the push over towards B. Meanwhile, the bomb already being rotated out potentially. Is OpTic. They can take their time and play for trades. They have the man advantage.
Shotzi's job now, don't let anyone through that door and just listen for as much info as possible. Hook delivers. Brack from top maps, long gone.
OpTic playing good S&D
looking
here.
for one more kill, and he's going to net himself that cruise missile. Meanwhile, you can get that bomb over towards the bomb site. There is nobody home. There's barely any eyes on it. Those tags, that's going to be enough now to get Ghosty into the site and maybe even get the plant. Here comes a nade for Fellow's troubles. Shotzi as well. Still battling for the front side of maps. It's about to go boom. Capsule gets ripped. The last man alive. Fellow. And surely His days are numbered. Nice tags. The second, though, not going to be there. The submachine gun duo of OpTic Texas close it out.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
That is teamwork on point as well. I mean, a perfectly played round right from the jump. I don't know if they sent everybody, but it seemed like at least 3 players hit P1 off the rip, guaranteed to get the trades if Florida was even able to get 1 kill, and they just don't. Players get caught off guard. They get the man advantage, and there's no rush. There's overcommitment, or no overcommitment, rather. Just taking their time, forcing Florida to make the play, and the playing for pick style ends up going perfectly for OpTic. 3-1 advantage, feeling pretty good.
Back at it on defense. We can see Dashy with that snipe.
Oh
My God. Capsule flew at him, and he's not going to slow down. Bomb site coverage now from the Mutineers, looking real good. Shots. He managed to sneak in. That's a deady play. Here comes Souk flying forward as well. Fellow, you are a dead man. No way. He's moving here. Shotsy on a 6. Vikul now 1v1 on the inside. Lovely teamwork. Vikul gets both.
Nice.
And now it's a 2v2.
And Dashy does have the sniper too, so there's actually pressure on in these moments. Someone from Florida has to wrap back and actually go and pick up that bomb, but Dashy right now might have gotten the worst timing. Capsule, I don't even know if he had dead silence, but he just made the play.
2v1. Ghosty sees a Vikul, can't hit a Vikul. And now the bomb to be planted. Again, Ghosty, no dead silence. Get this going sooner rather than later. He's made the move up towards the top side of the fortress, and now he crouch walks.
I know he's crouch walking, but that's still so loud. And as soon as you open the door, yep, this should be nice and free. Ghosty's going to have to fly as well in this moment. You don't have time to waste. You just have to go out and chow.
Chow he will. Will Capsule go for the cleanup here? Will he hold his line? He does get it. Capsule, another great string of plays here on Fortress.
And how about Vikul as well? I know Cap gets the final kill, but Vikul with the 2-piece inside of the cannon room. And I thought for a second when Fellow didn't react into the slightest to the fact that Shotzzy was going to be up above you, that it was going to be a big problem, but knew his boy was there for the trades. And I think Vikul was only expecting Shotzzy, but he'll take the free hook. I can't remember the gopher game. Whack-a-mole. There you go.
Yeah, no, Vikul was fighting a higher ranked demon there. He killed one, and another one sprung out of it. You know what I'm talking about, Demon Slayer fans? Series is absolutely lit. Here we go. Another round. Mutineers on defense this time. Vikul with the sweet hops. He gets himself in there. Will he be able to destroy anyone who comes across him?
That was so quick as well. Shotzzy's going to read Vikul, but honestly, it's kind of a panic moment where you're calling out someone isn't like your top art, because now you have to be very confused. So a bunch of quick repositions on the side of Florida, and I mean, you use the cruise missile, you get no map control. It's just back to a standard round.
Capsule not deterred whatsoever by the stun. Will Vikul break this door wide open and catch Hook out? Which part of it is he going to be behind? No, he's not prone. He's not on the close side of the door. It's great work from Vikul, but time is the problem right now. 40 seconds to go. OpTic still waiting to get that bomb down over towards A. They have site control.
Complete site control. They just don't have the bomb guy over in that direction. They are so concerned about Vikul, who is back to where he was at the start of the round, that they're burning a lot of time before they get the plant. Florida, you don't want to let this bomb go down. Vikul gets the timing perfectly, but too many players from OpTic, they covered their boy, but only for a second.
Whoa, who got turned on there, fellow, and Capsule stay alive, and now Ghosty, he's gone as well. Shotzzy, can he get the bomb down? Final 10 seconds. Great reads out of the Mutineers,
Florida,
and what a
3-3.
fantastic life from Vikul. He doesn't get the kills, but man, did he buy his teammates a good minute. And then the final string of info, they're all on A. Send it. They lit that site up like a Christmas tree right after Halloween.
You also have Vikul. I think he just dragged it. Like, there was 2 other players on site for OpTic that were there to help the bomb guy get the bomb down. Both just turned their attention to Vikul, gave too many things up, and just got caught. Even Hook on the flank, Fellow was ready for it. So, I mean, Florida going to be incredibly happy with that round. You burn the cruise and you clutch up like that. Try to convert this round on offense, and this is no time wasted. This is dead silent pop. Pac's going to just shoulder check both of these and maybe go for the bomb plant, except for Shotzzy made the play a little bit faster.
And he makes such an impact. That frag grenade clears out the top side of rails as well. Brax had to move on backwards. 2v4 right now, Mutineers. It's down to Brack and Fellow. They are split. Dashy's about to catch Fellow if he goes any further around that corner. No, Hook's there to now help out as well. A lot of noise being made. A lot of information. This is OpTic's round to lose.
going to go for the double shot as well. I was going to say it's just guaranteed. Angle 2 clean. Hook gets sent in for the kill, and an interesting round, but Shotzi just goes and breaks you down. I mean, the round before, we saw how fast Vehicle was able to get in like the top boat room. Well, Shotzi does the exact same thing, and Shotzi got the final kill. We're going into round 8. Shotzi already has 11 kills. Maybe he saw Hydra, set the kill record for the CDL S&D. Wants to see if he can tie or one-up him.
And what a game that was yesterday. No doubt about it, though. We're in for a fun one here. Mutineers certainly going toe-to-toe with their Texan rivals. A one-round advantage here for OpTic Texas. It's first to 6 here in Search and Destroy.
Oh, Fella was a team kill.
Sugar.
I feel like Florida have so many team kills in Search. They had quite a few on Embassy last time we casted them. And there's a big one right there.
Hook sensing the advantage. Will he be punished for this? Nope, he will not. There's the kill. Hook finds his 3rd of the game. Brack's in a lot of trouble. Shotzi with bomb is going for it. Oh, and he gets it. That is disgraceful. Vehicle now for the ace. Has to somehow stay alive. Good luck. Have fun. Hook gets it.
Nice OpTic. One
OpTic
round
map
away.
point.
Yeah, Hook's challenge too. I mean, as soon as you get him one shot, even if you throw the nade for the guarantee, I mean, Hook's just gonna chow you. That's what he does. So big wins in the moment, but obviously Vehicle was gonna get caught no matter what. And for Shotzi, again, just to add to the deep repertoire that he has, that is one of the best SMG players in the game, pulling out attack and using it like a sub and flying at you in top maps while hip firing. Shotzi, a terrifying force, and OpTic, they will probably laughing as soon as that team kill goes through. A sizable advantage now in this game.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it shouldn't work. I'm going to fly at you with an assault rifle, and here we go. Dashi, slowly but surely. Oh my god, it was a pixel away from landing. His SBX doesn't quite hit the mark this time round. We'll find out if it will in a moment. But for now, OpTic, they are looking towards A on the defense. They are not accounting for that open bottom side of the map. Luke will see him, though, but we'll see what happens.
And I think Dashi might have just got his trophy shot. I know he has another one, but hasn't thrown it down just yet. So yeah, the Suns are going to connect, and he takes that as the sign to actually move the trophy. But as he gets back down, Florida haven't taken control of the site just yet. Now they're making the move.
Watch out, Capsule. Don't check that corner. There's a big boomstick on the other side. Fellow Snakes might meet his end here. Capsule finds one. Fellow unable to get the bomb down. Check the open side. Oh, nice tags. Dashi's eyes have been blinded. You've got an opportunity to get that a bit closer. They're waiting for the kill, though, before they get the bomb down chance.
Hook's also moving on the flank as well, so you got 2 different things going at the same time. You're going for the bomb plant. Dashi can't catch you. Should get killed. Cap to take him down, and Hook might have gotten up top, but it's only for a trade. Got to clutch the 2v4.
Oh, boy. A couple more kills, though. Hooks get streaks also. Just in case it doesn't work out, you find 2 at the very least that can sweep for the next round. Check your corners, get onto the bomb site. Here comes the trades, the ability to dive on this one. Fellow, there's the tags. Ghosty in position there for the body block. 20 seconds. Fellow checks it. Fellow in a bit of trouble. Here comes the counter-attack. Brack's in. Can Brack get the pair? He does. Lovely work. Mutineers do not let a tough round get away from them. They stay alive here in the search.
Yeah, it's just not possible towards the end. I mean, those 2 players for OpTic, Ghosty and Hook, knew exactly what the play was going to be, but the play from Florida, just too good. Make sure your trades are there. Snake on that back truck, Hetty, and make sure you take advantage of the situation. So good plays once again. I mean, Cat makes the big read. I think catches Shotzi for the first blood as well. Shotzi was trying to get aggressive and just clutching after the fact. So similar to map 1, I mean, OpTic have had a slight edge for most of the game. Florida still fighting, though. Need a round on defense to force the round 11.
And that doesn't help your chances whatsoever. Vehicle has already been eliminated from play. Shotzi, that first blood, 13-5. What a series he is having so far.
Oh, Brack.
Wow, nice win out of Brack. Makes it a 3v3.
Yeah, just waiting for that moment to happen. I mean, Shotzi looks locked in the player cam as well, so he was ready for that gunfight, but still evens up the odds. Luke, never going to fear playing aggressive, but he's made it to the front lines, just going to open up the side a little bit. There's now the opportunity to get the bomb down, but still a tricky situation. You're worried about the flanks. I mean, right now, Dashy's worried about the full P1 wrap. You're going to leave part of, like, Art open as well. So they're going to have to dance around, and who gets caught? Florida might have this clutch in them.
Fellow.
Capsules dipped out into safety. 2v2. Daddy Pop, both he and Brack moving silently now. Ghosty, the timing on this could be terrible, or it could be fantastic. We're about to find out. Dashy on the back stairs. Daddy nearly finished. Dashy's not going to let that line go. Ghosty has the bottom side of cannons covered too. There's the audio cue. Capsule spots him out. Tags are in. Brack now immediately diving towards the bomb. Might be going for the defuse chance. 20 seconds to go. This should be the map. Brack, can you beat Ghosty in this fight? I doubt it. Final 15.
Beautiful.
Snake that ass. OpTic Texas.
OpTic. Take map 2.
Getting the job done, and Dashy making the big plays in that final round as well.
Shotzi annoying as ever, and Dashy with the freaking gunny. Ghosty only with 2 kills, but hey, when you got your guys flying around like that, you don't need to get a crazy ton of kills. So OpTic Texas take map number 2 from the Florida Mutineers. Can they close it out here in the control and make this a quick match? I think they can. Let's check out the scoreboard here before we go into it, though. Capsidal 9-6, playing well. Shotzi 13-6, and Dashy 9-4. Wowza, 13-6. What a crazy man.
Columbus City with Toronto Pals. Can't wait. It's going to be an absolute treat. But first and foremost, we have some business to attend to. That's right. It's game number 3 in this series. OpTic Texas, Florida Mutineers, and they're going toe to toe, blow by blow through this brilliant series. Will map 3 be the end of it, though?
Still pretty good, and I know Control has sort of been the thorn in OpTic's side, but they've enjoyed Expo more than any other. That being said, the good news for Florida, they have a 1.46 KD for the last 2 times they have played this map. They have gone against some of the best Expo teams in the game, beat them 3-0. So Florida looked fantastic on the map, but obviously, if OpTic's in form, they have their work cut out for them.
Here we go. Over towards A, as the opening salvo of fire has been lethal out of both teams. Early trades, trying to get themselves from that restaurant control. We're looking towards the A zone early on here from the boys of OpTic because they're attacking.
And you have Ghosty that's just going to be dealing with at least one player permanently. It's Fellow that he is a square up with, and OpTic will just be more consistently going over towards B. The problem right now for Florida, you want to defend B, but if Fellow ever dies or overcommits and Ghosty can catch him, I was going to say the play is going to exist, but Fellow plays the patient game, wins a key gunfight, and it's looking like a standard round. OpTic should be able to capture this B point. Not a problem. Now the question is, long-term, can they root out the guys for Florida that will live at that back bus?
That's the problem. And at the moment, it's going to be Fellow. He's getting over there, and he's going to be causing problems soon. Say bye-bye B, say hello to another minute of game time. There's only a 2-life difference now. OpTic Texas with a very slight lead, and Vikal, okay, he's coming inside. He has not had his ticket checked through his bag checked. The man brought a submachine gun into the expo center, and he's ripping him up so far.
And OpTic are really taking the time in this moment as well, waiting for maybe a couple players to overcommit, make mistakes, and they're starting to catch quite a few. It looks like Fellow has made it back towards at least the spa side of the map, and he still has racked the other AR who is over towards the bus. But right now, you have OpTic that are just picking apart the SMGs. It's the ARs that they're still trying to deal with. Again, that is the name of the game. Can they win the gunfights in the guy's back bus? They are still squaring up.
Duke, airborne, gets number 5. Looking for one more here. He's still trying to just contend. I mean, there's a war of 2 fronts, and they are far away from the point right now. Fellow is living on that street side of the map by the buses. Capsule. Oh, lordy, Vico there as well. Keeping the kills going. Florida Mutineers defensively sound over towards the A side of the map here. You've managed to trap OpTic Texas for now. Can the trap spring? Can you get some more kills? No, Dashy, smooth moves, nice trade. Capsule stays alive.
Oh, there you go, though. I mean, it took a long time for OpTic to set it up, but they've at least cleared out the back bus. So now if you can win these gunfights, you can apply a little bit of that pressure. Brack's going to fall as well, so this is as close to the round as like 50-50 setup right now for OpTic to have this potential.
Oh, Capsule, if you time this right, you could go huge tags and a Ghosty, and he's not backing down whatsoever. Doesn't let it go. Ghosty gets busted. Wow. 3 dead. OpTic Texas.
I mean, that's just perfect work right there. I mean, so much of like the effort from OpTic is to clear out the ARs on the back bus and finally do that, but then they have to clear out the SMGs inside of the restaurant. So those
Nice
sort of
nade.
pairs on Florida, putting in some serious work. And the nade right there, you see OpTic. They're stuck in their spawn, running out of time. Need a miracle to string together this round.
Vico's just been such a tremendous pain in the arse. Not necessarily taking every gunfight. Nearly gets the second. Who cannot protect Dashy. Final few moments here. No one's getting past Capsule right now.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we'll let that one slide. Okay, you did not see it. Florida got the round, but Jesus, can we get a replay of that?
That is one of
just. I didn't think you could strafe in this game.
I'm just saying, you caster cursed them so hard in them, but that's the best caster curse I've seen in such a long time.
That was next level. Yo, chat, clip it. All right, here we go again. Round 2.
I'd still say for Florida, though, again, on point on Expo. They have been looking fantastic. Even in that round, they finally got pushed a little bit when their main feature of success on defense falters a little bit. Vehicle and Capsule turned up. So see if Florida can make something happen on offense. They do have trophies for the initial break-in. Brack wins that first one-on-one, so OpTic already a little bit of pressure on, but Shotzi with the attack, as he is very accustomed to doing, already making those impact plays.
Oh, nice job from Brack to stay alive here. Dashy, man, talk about suppressing fire. He had him pinned down there, no hope of getting out. A little bit of work towards A done. Capsule so sneaky, super dangerous as well. Takes care of Ghosty again. Dashy's there to stop that play. A should be a little safer for now. Fellow, I doubt he can get on here, but he might be able to close out that first segment if he's lucky. And he ain't. Good work, OpTic.
Yeah, he definitely knew he was going to die in that moment. And kind of an interesting move now for Brack, because his teammates are going to be stuck in the spawn. He is Hook that is basically standing on the other side of the van right next to him. And he is going to trade it out, but even still, you don't have too much of an opportunity, I think, to make too much progress on A. At the very least, I think he's just trying to draw some attention his way. But, I mean, OpTic are fighting the two-front war. They're trying to defend both points, and they're successful at it. So, Florida right now scattered on the map and getting picked apart. They're down by 7 lives.
Spinning plates, 35 seconds left. One man from Florida. Vehicle down low has managed to sneak in. Can Fellow get forward? Bad timing from him. Dashy held it for so long. Fellow's going to make this so much harder. There we go. Who can Shotzi find their kills? You're dealing with these attackers. 20 seconds to go. Capsule once again. Just a sledgehammer for the Florida Mutineers. Final 15 seconds. You might be able to get in here now. Hook got to win it. Gets it done. That might be defense. Sweet. Oh, and he's still rolling. Hook. Soaring into battle chance. Final 5. No way anyone from Florida stops this, right?
No, absolutely not. That is utterly dominant. Nowhere to go. OpTic had the map completely on lock. And I mean defending both zones. Just scattered around. Half the team defending A, half the team defending B. And get guys like Dashy in prime position to manipulate those spawns. And I mean, that is just a well-oiled machine on defense. And Hook, very scary. I know Shotzi was on point the first 2 maps, but I think Hook already has 14 kills to his name. A lethal threat on the map.
Full disclosure, I did try to test the powers there about surely Mutineers can't get onto the point, but back to the gym for Ross and the caster curses. Here we go. Round 3.
Cruise missile, by the way, for Dashy, so Hook might have the 15, but Dashy had a nice 6 in the mix. They're going for the A hit off the rib, but unfortunately for Dashy, every one of his teammates ends up falling, so got to reposition and maybe go for the standard. And Fellow wins a big gunfight as well, because actually OpTic were trying to go towards A, so if Fellow lost that could have been the A zone captured. Fellow still more pressure on.
Timing out Hook, sweet timing. Ooh, good shots. Unable to take down Capsule. The body just obscured his vision there, so he wasn't able to identify that second player and get the snap in time. Now, though, that 2-man stack from OpTic Texas, you'll take it. First segment A, long gone. Watch out for a little bit of stuns, a little bit more love from Brack at range. Capsule now clears the point as well. First segment through, a minute to go.
Now for OpTic, I was going to say, Hook doesn't want to overcommit to mid, needs to go over towards B, but Florida a little bit too quick for him. Doesn't make the read, and now there's a little bit more pressure, but Florida trying to get aggressive, looking for that position and get picked apart, and I think Florida will be very happy to chalk up the B zone and make sure they keep the map on lock. But if it's only one player on point, both teams will be looking for these kills.
Ooh, Vehicle versus Shotzi in a very exciting gunfight. Backs on up. Nice bit of a stack here. That was 3 players for a moment for OpTic just to get them over the second segment, and final one's on the way out. Vehicle, ooh, he re-emerges. The point is going to be secured. You might be able to get a few kills out of this at the very least. Force them back into the spawn trap. Nice work out of the Mutineers here. 1 minute 40 to go. And they've got an iron grip on the map so far, Chance.
Yeah, Florida just get to play with freedom. Again, Brack, someone, either him or Fellow, will be living at that back bus. And as long as they're forcing away those spawns, Florida have an opportunity to play with a little bit of freedom, or Shotzzy can just fly and gun you. And now this is the problem. Shotzzy's got dead silence pop. He is in your base.
Oh, he's now in the most dangerous of places for the Florida Mutineers. Watch out. He's pumped the brakes. The guessing game is now on the Mutineers. A more cerebral approach required. You have to deal with Shotzzy. You get rid of Rahook. That for now is good. But here he comes from upstairs. The reposition. Fellow able to slow this one down. You're looking for a couple of clean kills. And OpTic are in business. But no, they don't get him. There's a team kill in there. Shotzzy still alive now to the point. Can he win this fight? No. Capsule once again. A massive 1v1 engagement.
Wow, talk about a big win from Cap, and Vehicle with the sneakiness as well. So he's on a 4 spree, and if it's not an AR player, it's an AR in hand to be near that back bus area. Now they're trying to chalk it up, but Capsule spots them all out, so he knows the pressure's coming on the flank. And guys like Fellow who are playing over towards Spa, like they can turn. They are ready for this pressure.
Uh-oh, that's bad news. That's 2 dead. Brack keeping it alive. I was going to say, Mutineers do a really good job of not dying at the same time. The setup is spread enough. Nice work out of Brack again. More players here to deal with. It's Ghosty. It's 25 seconds to go, but Capsule in the 1v1s again. Whoa, the fadeaway stun. Buys himself some time. Smooth moves. Less than 20 to go.
He is being hunted, but that player's above him, so Shotzzy's going to be working the flank, and he just gets caught again. Florida at least getting all of the intel, and Cap again just gets to fry and fly.
Capsid always having one hell of a map so far. Super exciting plays, but it's not over yet. Dashy now punches his way onto the point. 4.6 seconds. Vehicle from upstairs. Slow and steady. The final lives now for OpTic Texas.
You got to go.
There are 2 of them on point. You got to clean them up. There's one. Vehicle goes. Sword stops it. 2 seconds. The Mutineers. How they've done it. Wow, what a round.
Yeah, a stressful one at that, and a stressful finish. Vehicle makes the hero play, but if he was a second slower, OpTic could have pulled that off in, what, a 4v12, I think it was in those final few moments. But again, for Florida, 2-0 on this stage on Expo Control, and especially on their defenses, they have been lights out. OpTic have certainly been able to test them, apply some pressure, but not enough yet to get a round win. And obviously being down 2-1, OpTic now forced to clutch up their defense as well.
Man, what a game at Expo this is. Vehicle nets the cruise missile, that final kill. 6 in the mix. Here we have it. Over towards B, we are flying, and the Mutineers, all of them are in.
Can they send it to
They're going to stack this bad boy up. That's 3 players at the ready. OpTic nowhere to be seen just yet. Shotzzy's going to be the only man trying to counter this one. Hoop from upstairs. He'll get involved a little bit later on. For now, 1 segment done.
Wow, I mean, I think I have 0 interest in fighting this as well. It is 30 lives to 30. Is this going to be, this might be, okay, there you go. Player's going to die. I was going to say, if we actually see a point get captured and not a single kill go through, or OpTic actually do defend it, they spend all that time and actually get the kills that they need. So, for the round, not going to be as perfectly started as they wanted. Gonna have to work a little bit harder.
Capsule, man, he's the MVP for Florida in this map as far as I'm concerned, dude. Every those 1v1 gunfights, he is winning them. Oh, nice shots. Right place, right time. 2-man stack. That's gonna be fast, easy, done, complete. B zone, not done. OpTic did not quite clear the plate. There was still 1 player left. And now, straight over towards A, Capsule, he is so annoying to deal with right now.
Oh, this is how you clear out back bus. Send the guy on the flank. Unfortunate that your dead silence just runs out, but he's playing it patient, and he gets the freebie as well. It's still dashing behind you. You got to count out all these players in Capsule. I mean, he's ready for it. They know they have to kill Bruce, but haven't taken care of him just yet. Actually holding that back line.
Oh, he's been heavy stunned. Full stunned on the back up. He doesn't get the trophy down in time, but still got that pressure on. Nice work out of Brack. Clears at least 1 problem here. You've still got to take care of Shotzzy and Ghosty. There's a lot of OpTic members in the streets right now. Oh, good tags out of Ghosty. Gets away with his life. OpTic retain control of that side of the map.
And Florida are like desperate. They're getting most of these trades. They're still down on 4 lives, but that's basically where they were after the B zone got captured. But they just can't root out that final guy. I mean, Dashy right back in position, picking up double kills. Ghosty all the way back bus as well. So Florida, the idea is sound. They are close to like accomplishing step 1, but OpTic are just not making it easy. And shots like that, a big reason why.
Yeah, this is great. Magnificent spawn trap right now. OpTic in the streets and Freaks in the sheets. They are holding it together. Shotzzy playing the close pull side. Anyone gets down through that little sort of opening, they are going to be running into trouble. Cruz might help out as well. This is going to soften up the defenders in mid and at least force them inside. Is this going to be enough for the Mutineers to get out? 30 seconds to go.
I was thinking Fellow might use that opportunity to try to hit back bust, but that'll be a long-term play. The short-term is the deal with Shotzi, and this is where you have to panic. Again, Shotzi lights out performance, and yeah, Dashy, him and Shotzi, this series, they have just been destructive, and Florida had nothing to offer.
Florida
on the
invest
attack.
the Cruz.
Outstanding defense from OpTic Texas. We will go to a final round here on Expo. Oh, baby. Can OpTic Texas close it out? This is a 3-0. This is for a perfect run in towards Major 5. Back-to-back 5-0s in the qualifiers if they can win this map.
In an interesting moment for Florida as well, because they're going to be on offense. They just got destroyed on the tick game for the actual caps. But OpTic have been playing like so passive on defense off the rip to play like the safety net to make sure nothing actually goes through the A zone early on. Like they basically chalked up B and didn't fight it at all until 2.5 ticks were already through on it. So, I mean, if you're Florida, I don't even know if like trying to finesse an A hit will necessarily pay off. Like if they do it, they're just going to have to fight heavy for it. And I think maybe Florida knowing that as well. So just another standard going over towards B.
Going outside.
Close this out right here.
Almost Huko this time. Oh, he's fighting for it. Shotzi's there for the trade. Nice work. That concussion somehow dodges Huko. This boy is moving. Jesus, he's running an AR. It looks like he's running around with a knife. Brack still capturing the point. Shotzi and Huko should be able to deal with this.
Ooh.
Yeah, gets Fellow. Shotzi now, just check every corner. Will you check the right one? Yeah, he's standing next to you. Good stuff. That's defense sound. Trades there. One segment gone at B.
Hey, this is a perfect opening break as well for OpTic. I mean, they have set up the spawn trap so quickly. Hook's still flying, but hey, at least this time Vehicle able to shut him down with the old Baznet.
Haha. That's such an annoying gunfight. Oh,
did he? Wow. Okay, sure. That's Shotzi.
That's Shotzi. Cab got so much damage in as well. That's a long-range Vaz gunfight for both players. So awkward, but somebody had to win it. You couldn't have just dipped out and reloaded and hit the call out. But Shotzi now soaring. Daddy's about to come to a close. Here come the kills. It might be 2. Shotzi in. Checks the back corner. He does. Not enough for the snap, though. Brack is there. Lovely work, Mutineers. That's B. Captured. Pressure over towards A.
Talking about a big win as well, just to make sure that no one from Florida able to put any pressure over towards A. I mean, Florida, it is the exact same story on these offensive rounds, and I think they're feeling that they just can't hit back bust, so they're working the full flanks. Shotzi's got the tack out. He's got it on lock. You have 1 minute and 40 seconds to attempt to string something together. But OpTic have been so on point with surviving.
Oh, man. Thriving. Indeed. Luke's still roaming the halls of B here. Shotzi at the bar. Ooh, okay, Vehicle gets out. A little bit of space purchased here. Capsule finds a kill as well. They can't take care of Hook, so he's still going to be an issue. For now, the Mutineers, you've got a couple more steps forward. You've managed to get closer. Can Brack win it? Yes. Okay. You managed to get on. You stop the clock.
They're on A.
You got a 2v1 Dashy. You got to trade Dashy, but they can't get it done. Beams like that win you maps in. That might have been the only moment Florida could have gotten out of the spawn trap, got some pressure over towards A, and Dashy just shuts the door in their face.
Bruce on 27 and 19. Less than a minute to go. Florida not out of this yet.
Shotzi's 32 and 23.
Hook from bar now. Vehicle just waiting for the opportunity. Caps was going to try and make something happen. It was not a whole lot. Here comes Vehicle from the top bar side. Hook has not heard him. And nor is Vehicle. That's another smooth kill. It's an easy peasy one, and time's still ticking. 35 to go.
And OpTic are just letting the kills fall into the laps. Keeping track of players as well. They got another flank is open. Well, Brack gets a single kill. An OpTic turn, and now Fellow actually makes moves to get over towards A, so it's 2 players in restaurant for OpTic that have to go big.
Let's try and find it. Vehicle on the outside here. Sounds like Dashy's Cruz is coming in. There it is, yeah. And you've got at least 1 on A trophy.
Oh, we got 2.
No, doesn't save him. Wrong side from Fellow. There was a trophy in play, but not enough to stop that missile. It connects, it takes 2, and it may be the series.
For OpTic.
Yeah, first time at Dashy, second time at Cruz, and with 8 seconds to go, you just have to flood into death.
Oh,
a close series indeed, Miles, but OpTic, they will finish a perfect 5-0, and the cherry on top was the perfect 3-0.
It was an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, Florida played it really well all the way down. It was a close hard point, a close search, and a really close control match going all the way to the wire. They got Shotzi again on the post-game interview. Let's check it out.
Here we go, baby. It's our Monsters Winter Spotlight with Shotzi once again. And Shotzi, I just got to start by congratulating you. Back-to-back 5-0s in qualifiers. This is a feat we haven't seen from anyone else all season. What is it working right now down in Texas?
I honestly have no idea. I think our practice is showing throughout the last two stages, and that's one thing as a team that you wish for, just going into practice and hopefully applying it to matches. And the last two stages we've been doing that, so we're going to continue to do that at the next major.
Looking at this matchup, you guys were within 50 points in hard points, 6-4 in search and destroy, a round 5 in control. Did you realize you were dropping a 1.57 despite a close series?
No, but shout out to Florida. They actually played really, really good, so props to them. But yeah, I kind of just knew my thing. I don't really care about stats and all that good stuff, but I'm glad I dropped a 1.5 or whatever.
Heck yeah, you're fried. I want to ask you, you guys made it to back-to-back finals. What's it going to take to get over that hump to actually get this championship here at Major 5?
I think our controls. I feel like if we clamp down our controls, we'll definitely win that chip, and we're just going to continue to practice that throughout this, the next couple of weeks of practice, next week. But yeah, definitely the controls for sure.
Shotzi, I've been hanging out with our chat on YouTube today, and a lot of people were saying OpTic better not win Toronto. No one wins back-to-back tournaments. Are you guys talking about any curses, or is the goal to win out?
Wait, but didn't LA Thieves do that last year?
They did do it last year. They did do it last year.
Yeah. Ideally, we pull LA Thieves, but if not, we obviously want to win the big one. That's the one that matters the most. So, Toronto's going to be a fun one, and I can't wait.
Yo, who do you think your biggest comp is? Obviously, we've seen a lot of teams kind of go up and down. LA Thieves having a big dip in performance here, but obviously you just played them last month, and it was a tough matchup. So for you, going into this next tournament, who is the stiffest comp?
I feel like the top 4 in the standings currently, anyone could win it, and any of those top 4 are definitely our competitors for sure. There's not like an ideal team or like a specific team, but
okay.
Any of the top 4 are definitely competitors, and we got to keep improving.
Shotzi, right now I feel like you are the face of competitive Call of Duty, one of the most active content creators in the game right now. If you were going to give a shout out though to the youngsters, the rookies in the league, alongside Dan Ghosty, who else deserves some love?
Real, or I always forget, Too Real. Yeah.
Yep.
But definitely, Too Real, Real, those two, Prolu, Spart, Nep, all those guys. There's definitely way more that I can't think of right now, but the league ideally expands, but if there's a lot of good talent out there in the Challengers.
Shotzi said it. We need expansion.
Once a youngster, now the vet, Shotzi and OpTic going into Toronto with a perfect record. We'll see you there.
That's going to do it here for us on the hard carry. We have more matches here today. We got Rocker going up against the LAG. And then, it's LAG versus Toronto. I think Rocker plays tomorrow. And then FaZe versus Boston. So stick around for more Call of Duty action.